Have you ever wondered what intermittent fasting is and how it can benefit you? Intermittent fasting, a term often thrown around in the health and fitness world, has been gaining popularity for its potential benefits. But what exactly is it? Intermittent fasting is not so much a diet, but a lifestyle. It is an eating pattern that cycles between periods of eating and fasting. Unlike traditional diets that focus on what you should eat, intermittent fasting shifts the focus to when you should eat. It's about timing your meals to make the best use of your body's natural rhythms. Imagine a seesaw. On one side you have the eating window and on the other, the fasting window. The trick is to find a balance that works best for you. Some people prefer a 16-hour fast with an 8-hour eating window, while others might opt for a 12-hour fast with a 12-hour eating window. The key is flexibility and finding what works best for your lifestyle and health goals. But why has intermittent fasting become so popular? Well, it's because it taps into our body's natural processes. Our bodies are designed to function in periods of feast and famine. In today's world of constant availability of food, we rarely give our bodies a chance to enter the fasted state, a state where some interesting things happen. When we fast, our bodies go through a process called autophagy, where cells clean out damaged components, potentially reducing the risk of several diseases. Fasting also helps our bodies become more sensitive to insulin, which can help with weight loss and reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Now this might all sound a bit technical, and you might be wondering if intermittent fasting is right for you. Well, that's what we're here to explore. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of what intermittent fasting is and how it can be beneficial to your health. So, stick around as we delve deeper into the world of intermittent fasting, unearthing its potential benefits, and how you can incorporate it into your daily life. So, how does this intermittent fasting work? Well, it's quite fascinating. Intermittent fasting isn't about what you eat, but when you eat. This pattern of eating and fasting manipulates your body's inner workings. When you fast, several things happen in your body on a cellular and molecular level. For instance, your body adjusts hormone levels to make stored body fat more accessible. Your cells also initiate important repair processes and change the expression of genes. Let's delve a bit deeper. After around 8 to 12 hours of fasting, your body enters into a state called ketosis. This is when your body starts to burn fat for energy because it has run out of sugar. The result? Potential weight loss. Now, intermittent fasting isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. There are a few popular methods that people use to fit their lifestyles. One of these is the 16/8 method. This method involves fasting every day for 14 to 16 hours and limiting your daily eating window to 8 to 10 hours. Within this window, you can fit in 2, 3 or more meals. Another method is called the Eat Stop Eat. This involves a 24-hour fast once or twice a week. For example, if you finish dinner at 7 o'clock on Monday, you wouldn't eat again until 7 o'clock on Tuesday. Then there's the 5-2 diet. This method allows you to eat normally 5 days a week. The other 2 days are your fasting days, although you can still eat up to 500 to 600 calories on those days. Remember, the idea isn't to starve yourself, but to simply change when you eat. The goal is to create a balance that allows your body to tap into its fat reserves, leading to potential weight loss and other health benefits. Now that you know how it works, let's move on to the benefits of intermittent fasting. What can you gain from intermittent fasting? This question piques the curiosity of many. Let's delve into the various benefits this health practice has to offer. One of the most well-known benefits of intermittent fasting is weight loss. By limiting the window of time in which you eat, you naturally reduce your caloric intake without having to count every morsel of food. This can lead to a decrease in body weight, particularly in the form of stubborn belly fat. But it's not just about the numbers on the scale. Intermittent fasting can also help improve body composition by promoting lean muscle growth. This is due to the fact that during fasting periods, growth hormone levels increase, which can aid in muscle development. Next up, let's talk about energy. You might think that not eating would drain your energy levels, but many followers of intermittent fasting report the opposite. When your body is not constantly processing food, it can focus on other processes such as cellular repair and energy production. This can result in a feeling of increased vitality and vigor. Beyond the physical benefits, intermittent fasting can also have a positive impact on your cognitive function. Many people notice improved focus and mental clarity during their fasting windows. This is likely due to the fact that fasting promotes the production of a protein in the brain called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which can boost cognitive function. Intermittent fasting may also contribute to heart health by helping to lower blood pressure, reduce cholesterol levels, and decrease inflammation. Moreover, some studies suggest that it might even have potential cancer prevention benefits. However, it's crucial to note that while many people report these positive effects, research on intermittent fasting is still ongoing. The scientific community continues to explore its full range of benefits and potential risks. Sounds impressive, doesn't it? But it's important to remember that intermittent fasting isn't for everyone. Like any health practice, it's vital to consider your individual needs, lifestyle, and overall health before diving in. Before you dive into intermittent fasting, consider if it's right for you. Like any health strategy, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's important to understand who should and shouldn't try this method to make an informed decision for your well-being. Intermittent fasting has shown to have numerous benefits for many people. However, it's not for everyone. Those with certain medical conditions may need to steer clear. For instance, those with diabetes, low blood pressure, or taking medication for heart disease should consult with their healthcare provider before starting. The body's response to fasting can vary, and the impact can be significant in these cases. Pregnant women or those breastfeeding are also advised not to try intermittent fasting. The body's nutritional needs are heightened during these periods, and restricting food intake can potentially affect both mother and child's health. Individuals with a history of eating disorders should also be cautious. Intermittent fasting involves strict eating schedules and can potentially trigger unhealthy behaviors and attitudes towards food. Mental health is as important as physical health, and we should always prioritize both. Age is another factor to consider. Young ones who are still growing and older adults may have different nutritional needs that intermittent fasting might not meet. And let's not forget about athletes or those who lead highly active lifestyles. Energy requirements are substantially higher for these individuals, and not eating for extended periods might impact performance and recovery. That's not to say that these people can't benefit from intermittent fasting, but it's crucial to approach it mindfully and ideally under the guidance of a healthcare provider or a nutritionist. They can provide personalized advice and monitor your health throughout the process. So, if you're considering intermittent fasting, take a moment to reflect on your individual health needs and circumstances. Remember, the goal is not just to lose weight or gain other health benefits. It's about adopting sustainable habits that promote long-term health and well-being. Now that you have a complete picture of intermittent fasting, let's summarize what we've learned. So, to recap, intermittent fasting is a pattern of eating that cycles between periods of fasting and eating. This isn't a diet in the traditional sense. Rather, it's a lifestyle that shifts the focus from what you eat to when you eat. It's like being the conductor of your own metabolic orchestra, controlling the rhythm and tempo of your body's energy use. Now, how does it work? It's pretty simple. You have periods of eating, followed by periods of fasting. During the fasting periods, your body gets the chance to take a break from digestion and focus on other important tasks, like cellular repair and fat burning. There are several methods you can adopt, like the 16-8 method, where you fast for 16 hours and eat during an 8-hour window, or the 5-2 method, where you eat normally for 5 days a week and restrict your calorie intake for 2 days. The benefits of intermittent fasting are numerous. It can help you lose weight, improve your metabolic health, protect against diseases like diabetes and heart disease, and even potentially extend your lifespan. It's like giving your body a tune-up, helping it to run more efficiently and effectively. However, intermittent fasting is not for everyone. If you're under 18, pregnant, or have a history of eating disorders, it's best to steer clear. Similarly, those with certain medical conditions should consult their healthcare provider before starting any new dietary regimen. But for many, intermittent fasting can be a powerful tool for achieving better health. It's not a magic bullet, but it can be a significant part of a healthy lifestyle. And remember, it's not about starving yourself. It's about creating a sustainable pattern of eating that supports your health and fits with your lifestyle. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more health and fitness tips. Remember, your health is in your hands. Before we wrap up, it's essential to note that the content of this video is for informational purposes only. It's not intended to be a substitute for professional medical diagnosis, advice, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay seeking it because of something you have heard or seen in this video. Our goal is to provide you with helpful and inspiring content, but your health and safety should always be your #1 priority. Remember, everyone's body is different, and what works for one person may not work for another. It's always best to consult with a healthcare professional before making any significant changes to your diet or lifestyle. We hope you found this video helpful and informative. Thank you for watching.